Glad to have you with us from the state capital of Alabama, Montgomery, as we're excited to be here to see a couple of teams getting ready for a showdown to see who can come home as champions of the Camellia Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Central Michigan Chippewas, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Washington State Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Central Michigan Chippewas offense takes the field to start this game off. And there he is. To this team's fans, he is a heroic figure. He is the guy who can lead them to the promised land.
This guy has been in big games, in big moments, and he's delivered for his football team. It never seems like a situation is just too big for him. This obviously is a huge game. I cannot wait to see this guy compete.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Offense set on first down. He's looking to throw it. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. And now on second down for this offense. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Catch in the middle. It's O'Grady. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. And the Chippewas look to keep this drive humming. He'll come out throwing on first down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. He's looking for an open man on second down. Quickly out to the tight end.
We're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Back to the air one more time. They're trying to get to it. And they got him for the sack.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front four to get the job done on third down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
The Chippewas will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. So the Washington State Cougars offense will have its first possession of the game. Looking for a productive play on first down. Pulls and fires complete.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
He's got it on the right. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Good timing on the quick out. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. The running back has it. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. The D thinking bring some heat on third and long from the 44. He finds his man. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact. The Cougars will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Oh, picked off. Looking for more room. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll try the run. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Meadows. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. The quick out. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. They're going back to the ground. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. And the defense gets to the quarterback. That defensive end came off the ball with 1 goal in mind, and he was headed for the quarterback.
When you get off that fast and you're already on an edge as a 4-3 defensive end, a lot of times all you got to do is win with your hands and you can get to the quarterback. Nice job rushing the passer. Nice technique. Nice job working around the corner. And nice job getting that quarterback and getting the sack.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's got it. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Single back formation, and they give it to him.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
He's going to pass on 2nd down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's O'Grady. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. They'll put the tight end in motion. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Going for it all. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run play action. The freshman able to get home with the sack. It's been a defensive battle through the 1st period, and the stats tell that tale. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter as we get ready to get things started. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. They'll run the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Splits the uprights, it's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Washington State sends out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Laundry down on the field as the pass is incomplete, but let's see what the penalty is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on 1st down. The play action fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. The run from the shotgun. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Right down the middle. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Chippewas will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fair catch called for and made. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Showing off that weight room work as he gets across the 20 and up to the 22. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Fires to the tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. The RPO, it's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Just had a solid pickup on 1st. Now let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Off the play fake. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Back open in the middle. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quarterback moving. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Gotta love edge rushers. These guys in 4-3s, they are guys that can penetrate, get in the backfield. Watch the right end get in there so quick. Does a great job rushing the quarterback, knowing when he gets there how to get that dude on the ground. Give me my sack.
After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. He's going to let it go. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. They want to throw it. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Make sure he doesn't get backed up any further, signals for and makes the fair catch at the 10. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know, the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack at 2nd and 12. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Pinned back in their own end, a 3rd and short from the 16. It's a draw. This offense has a little room and a fresh set of downs at the 23. The Chippewas will snap it on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. They're bringing heat. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
All right, I know we're winning, and that's great. But at some point, we got to stop getting our quarterback killed. Like, we got to protect the most important player on the field. Please?
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Chippewas will send out the punt unit. Slips through the line. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They reached deep in the playbook, used almost all of them, it seemed, Jesse, and still ended up. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
Well, these 4-3 defensive ends that can get pressure on quarterbacks, they get paid a lot of money in the National Football League, and that's why. When you can get out of your stance and win it around the edge to get to the QB, not many guys do it as well as that.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. The lone back's got it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This is a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. They're setting up the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. Washington State will have to boot it away. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Pulls it in. It's Whitaker. Makes a grab, and he's dragged down. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. He's looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's O'Grady. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. He's going to pass. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Meadows. Major gaps in that defense defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. Inside a minute to play in the half. Might we get a touchdown after all before the break? And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. They've got the screen set up.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and something.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the 2nd half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the 2nd half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Makes his connection. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, Reese. A 1st half spent in lovely Montgomery, Alabama. And in many ways, this Camellia Bowl has lived up to expectations. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Camellia Bowl.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against him.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a 1st down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Keeps it on the bootleg. Working that left side now. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. On the ground with the counter. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. It's complete to the right.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Lets it fly. It is incomplete, and he almost had himself an interception in the end zone. It'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He got it. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going, and something can start to build.
One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. They get to him as he throws. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. From the gun, running back on the move. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. He's right on target. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. A 1st down for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. He's got it down the left side. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Leaves it with the running back.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
On 2nd down, looking to throw. Got his man quickly. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. The big fullback's got it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Makes the catch. Touchdown, Cougar! And that one will give them the lead. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Dumps it to the back. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. They'll go to the air. Makes the catch. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's O'Grady. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Chippewas will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Zings it complete to the right. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Power football with the run.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Handoff to the single running back.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Coming after him. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. Leaves it with the back. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. It'll be a draw. Hard running there. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington State has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Chippewas decide to punt it away. Man, these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Washington State going back to work on first down. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. They'll go back to the ground. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. Moves away as he feels pressure. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. This drive has already drained more than 3 minutes off the clock, and now they've got it on second down. Wide receiver shows motion. Got his man on the right. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Washington State has it in the red zone. Reads it, fires complete. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's looking to throw. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Washington State.
No doubt who the quarterback was going to on that play. Down close, by the goal line. There was only one dude that could make that play, and the quarterback found it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. The kickoff team out there getting set. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. He's looking to throw. Got a man. It's Meadows. And he's down after making the catch, but did not reach the line to gain. On third and long, try to convert through the air. He's got an open man. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get to third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Give to the running back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Chippewas. They got the score they needed, but this isn't over.
No, don't call it a comeback yet. The first part, step one accomplished. But this offense obviously still has work to do. But the defense has to go out and get a stop and get him the ball back.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Washington State, 20. Central Michigan, 13.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. Off play action on first down. He's got it inside the 30. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
Finds his man. It's Keith. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. After that last completion, it's second down. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Buys a little time. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Wazoo eager to pay off this red zone trip. To the ground to try to move the chains. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing. Good decision by the head coach here in the fourth quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. Complete to the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. He wants to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Looking to throw on second down. Makes the grab. It's Meadows. They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup. The Chippewas come to the line in the hurry-up.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Looking to throw it again. Gets rid of it. Got his man downfield. Hauled down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Second down coming up. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the big fella. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? On third down, going up top. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking deep. Got it past the marker. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
Well, the gamble pays off offensively. Fourth down, being aggressive, and they throw for it. How about the job the receiver does, winning his route and giving his quarterback a place to go with the football?
Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Chips. Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side, they could lose this ball game.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Central Michigan, 20.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Going up top on first down. And his throw is incomplete. After the misfire, it's second down. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Makes a connection. He's loose down the left side. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Wazoo!
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they get it in with a huge play, an 80-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. Finds a tight end. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Dialing up a second down pass play. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. It's caught. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. He's going to pass. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. They're going to throw it again. Getting some heat. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Finds him out of the backfield. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He's got a first down and maybe a lot more. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, we've got a chance at a finish.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So a drive there of 85 yards. The clock is just inside 50 seconds to play. If they don't recover the onside kick, this one is all but over. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. Here's the handoff. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level, though.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with the W.
It came down to the final quarter, clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.